For reasons mentioned in the judgment in details, both the appeals are allowed.
That's good.
For reasons mentioned in the judgment, this court finds no merit in the appeal, and therefore no interference is justified. Accordingly, the appeal is dismissed. In this writ petition, the petitioner has not given details of the works and responsibility performed by her so as to equate what work she is doing, so as to equate her work with those grade 4 employees with whom she is claiming pay parity. And in absence of clear pleadings, it may not be possible to verify her claim as to whether she is actually performing similar work to that of the persons with whom she is claiming pay parity. However, as she has filed a representation to Deputy Commissioner Kipre way back on 17/6/2022, the state respondent, more specifically, respondent number 3, is directed to inquire into the claim of the present petitioner for minimum scale of pay and thereafter dispose of her representation within a period of 3 months from the date of this order by giving a speaking order. Though this revision has not been filed under proper section, however, this court is of the opinion that mere quoting of wrong provision would not debar this court from invoking its power when such power is there. And as both the parties have admitted that the village council as well as DB's court does not have acted beyond jurisdiction. Therefore, this petition is allowed and the impugn orders passed by both the village council, Mejo Basa as well as DB's court are hereby set aside. Parties are left to approach appropriate forum having jurisdiction to adjudicate the dispute between them.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I may make a mention, Lordship. In Lordship, the part heard matter yesterday taken up that first appeal 2 of 2019. Lordship, the learned counsel for the petitioner has mentioned that no
part appeal,
the FA,
okay.
the FA that was concluded yesterday. Lordship, but the council, they have submitted the original document. So Lordship, if Lordship may kindly take this Xerox copy and give the original document to the petitioners.
The maps.
No, 2 letters, two agreements, Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship.
You may take it.
All right. Bless my Lord.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 8. On behalf of the counsel for the petitioner, Your Lordship, Your Lordship, notice upon respondent 1 and 2 is yet to be complete. If 1 week time may be allowed.
Ms. Conley submitting on behalf of a senior, submitting on behalf of the
Petitioner, Your Lordship.
petitioner states that the notice on respondent number 1 and 2 are yet to,
It's not complete.
the service report notice is not yet complete and accordingly prays for
1 week.
1 week time. Prayer is allowed. Let
Much obliged.
this case be listed accordingly.
Lordship, here we have complied with the court order. And if I may allow to place on record the receipt.
Who is for the petitioner?
Petitioner is N. Muzui.
I am for the respondent number 1, my lord.
What to do?
Yesterday I was told that they will be withdrawing, but I don't know where they haven't come today.
We'll wait for some time. We'll take it because if the
Okay. Sir.
Yes, Lordship, I have instruction to withdraw this contempt, Lordship.
heard Mr. N. Mozui, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr.
I, Jamir,
Izamir,
respondent 2 and 5.
learned counsel for respondent number 2 and 5.
And Angami for respondent number 1, my lord.
Mr. N. Angami for respondent number 1. Learned Mr. Izamir, learned counsel for respondent number 2 and 5 has produced a copy of a receipt. Dated 31 May 2023 to show that the order of the to show the compliance of the order against which this contempt was initiated.
Lordship.
Mr. N. Muzai also admits that the order has been complied with, and accordingly he intends to withdraw this contempt petition. The prayer is allowed. Or this may be closed on satisfaction.
Lordship. Lordship.
The prayer is allowed. As nothing remains in this contempt petition, as the order complaint has been complied with, this contempt petition is hereby closed.
Lordship.
Obliged.
Obliged, Lordship.
Here also, Lordship, we have complied with the court's order. If I may place on record the receipt.
Who is for you're for,
For the petitioner, Lordship.
you have no objection.
Lordship, no objection.
What's your name?
Laknai Pom, Lordship.
Mr. Laknai, heard Mr. Laknai from learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. Izamir, learned counsel for respondents.
Respondent 2 and 3.
Respondent number 2 and 3. Mr.
Oh, 1 and 3, Lordship.
Respondent number 1 and 3. Mr. Izamir, learned counsel for respondent number 1 and 3 has produced a copy of receipt dated 31 May 2023 to show that the order against which this contempt was initiated has been complied with. Mr. Form, learned counsel for the petitioner admits to the said submission. As nothing remains in this contempt petition, this contempt case is accordingly closed.
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship? I'm appearing on behalf of respondent number 2. Lordship, as per order dated 21/4/2023, I am directed to file an affidavit of compliance. Accordingly, I have filed the affidavit of compliance this morning and served a copy as well.
So, lordship, if I may be given 1 week time,
To verify.
lordship.
Okay, Miss
Apila Sankam,
Kapila
lordship.
Sankam, appearing for respondent number 2, submits that as per direction of this court by order dated 25/5/23, the respondent number 2 has filed an affidavit of compliance today itself.
Lordship.
Also heard Mr. N.
Angami, your lordship. And Angami for respondent number 1.
N. Angami for respondent number 1. Mr. Lakney Form, appearing for the petitioner, praised for listing this matter after a week to after a week. The prayer is allowed. Let this matter be accordingly listed after a week.
Obliged.
Yeah, please, lordship. Lordship, here we are yet to file our affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state government, lordship. So kindly allow us 2 weeks time, lordship.
In service report on respondent number 1 and 3 is still awaiting. Heard Mr. M. Vero, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Ms. V. Sokre, learned additional advocate general. Mr. M. Vero, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits prays for 2 weeks' time to file a reply against the affidavit in opposition filed by respondent number
2 and 3.
respondent number 2 and 3. Prayer is allowed. It also appears from the office note dated 15/5/23 that the service report of the notices issued against respondent number 1 and you are appearing for 3 also.
Yes, I'm for 3, 2 and 3.
1 is awaited.
Mm.
Let this matter be accordingly listed after 2 weeks.
Lordship. Obliged, my lord.
Much more.
May I please, my lordship,
Bullet
with
points.
regarding to the case which was concluded yesterday, I may be allowed to submit my written argument on behalf of the respondent, my lord.